What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Nick Dropper Podcast here on YouTube. I drop content daily. Guys, if you will, please like, comment, subscribe to this channel. And yeah, man, let's hit 3,000 subscribers this week, man. We're almost there. We need 9 more. All right, guys, so this is our video. We're getting into a conversation at Tennessee Capitol. Representative Pearson confronts Representative Farmer over gun legislation. And guys, this clip gets freaking testy. So let's get it.
Of representatives. It is a pathetic excuse for you to not the Tennessee House of Representatives. It is a pathetic excuse for you to not answer the question of why we are doing nothing about the gun violence epidemic than to personally attack me. But let me explain to you what I have been doing, Representative, since you asked. My brother, Temperance Darnell Pearson, one of the loves of my life, passed away from gun suicide on December 1st of 2024. And since that happened, it shattered my family like gun violence has shattered so many families. Shattered my nephew's lives, my mother, my father, my other brothers who are remaining. I buried my brother. I planned for his entire funeral. My fiance made his obituary. I made sure that he was taken care of, even in death. That's what I've been doing.
All right, here we go, guys. So basically, they're voting on a gun bill, and Representative Pearson here wants to, he's against, what they are actually voting for. So that's basically what's going on here. And I know this is not funny, man. I know he's doing this out of the, he's probably got, a lot of pain going on in his heart. But as you guys see this guy right here, I know this ain't funny, man, but look at this guy in the pink grab his. Let me move this thing real quick. Look at this guy grab his chest. These people act so, it's so cringe, man. I just don't understand it, man. Watch this guy grab his chest right here.
Side on December 1st of 2024. And since that happened, it shattered my family like gun violence has shattered so many families. Shattered my nephew's lives, my mother, my father, my other brothers who are remaining. I buried my brother. I planned for his entire funeral. My fiance.
Yeah, that's sad, man. It's really sad that his brother committed self-deletion there. It's I know it's a hard thing, but you got to look at this stuff as legislation's already about to pass. He's the only one that's really against it. So
made his obituary. I made sure that he was taken care of, even in death. That's what I've been doing. But also, not just that, I went to all of my nephew's schools. I met with their principals and their teachers to ensure that they are okay. I gave them and made sure that they had grief counseling and that they're seeing a psychiatrist. That's what I've been doing. And while you're talking about hard work, you need to realize that our job is not just in this state house with these marble floors. Our jobs are on the streets and in the communities that we serve. And so while you've been here passing bills that have been hurting transgender children, while you've been here passing bills that have been hurting the poor, hurting the marginalized, hurting the disenfranchised, while you've been here passing bills that have not ended poverty, while you've been here passing bills that have not helped people who need Medicaid.
It's really, it's hard for me to really decide. It's hard for me to really decide if this guy is really being genuine or if he is going as low as using something like his brother's self-deletion in order to get some kind of bill passed. I don't know. I'm not saying he is or he is not. I'm just saying a lot of times when Democrats like Representative Pearson here doesn't get their way, they have a tendency to start screaming and yelling at people. And also they tend to get violent, man. The Democrat Party it's kind of violent, man. Think about it. They're burning the Elon Musk Tesla Chargers. They're responsible for this summer of love. They allow all of this crime to just run rampant in streets. New York had an issue a while back where men were going around punching women in the face. All this stuff is Democrat policy. This is what they do. Maxine Waters goes around screaming, yelling at people when they're eating. Democrats try to run people out of restaurants. I mean, it's the same thing, man. Him screaming, it's just, let's get it.
While you've been here doing the hard work of making sure that our state is not the state that it can be, because you have decided.
Representative Pearson.
Reality of our situation is only to be.
Representative Pearson.
While you've been here doing that, I've been in my community.
Representative Pearson.
Meeting with young people, going to school,
Representative Pearson.
That's what I've been doing. Hard work doesn't just happen.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he's trying to make a case for why he hasn't been at work in 3 months. You know, and while my heart does go out to this gentleman here that is screaming while the mic's being cut because he's being disrespectful of other people's time as well because he's not getting his way. You know, I don't mean anything, man, but, you know, I've had family members die. Like, really close family members die. And I've never missed 3 months of work. I mean, I get it. Everybody's different. And I'm not saying that this guy doesn't have a right to say what he wants to say. But at the moment, he's not getting his way. And they've already pretty much put all this work in for this gun bill. And it seems like he's the only one against it. Maybe that one guy in the pink, he might be against it with it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I know this is about to take a turn, though.
Representative Pearson.
And if you will, Chairman, just one more minute, because Chairman Gormer seems to think that he somehow
Representative Pearson.
seems to understand my life better than I do. You need to understand that hard work isn't just sitting there and shutting up and passing a bill. It's doing the hard work of justice and love and mercy.
Okay.
You know, and it just gets so annoying, man. Like, I don't know what it is about people that get, like, start doing stuff like this. You know, you're the only one, man, in there that's screaming and yelling. The other guy's on the mic talking about, hey, man, chill.
All right.
And your pain and your heartache, and it's standing in front of people who you know may not like you. Standing in front of people.
The guy looks like Nick Cannon kind of, man.
People who you know will disrespect you. People who you know will talk down to you. And saying, in the honor of people like my brother, in the honor of people who died from gun violence, in the honor of people who died from suicide, we need to pass better laws.
Representative Pearson.
And fight for a state where everybody is able to live more freely from the pain of gun violence that me and my family are experiencing. That's what you need to think about, Chairman Paul.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to point out the obvious here, but I mean, his brother did this to himself. It's not like a Republican sneaked in his house and shot his brother. I mean, his brother shot himself. And now he's bitching and complaining about gun laws in Tennessee. You know, so, I mean, I just don't, every time I see Democrats getting yelling and screaming, it's because they don't have a good point, man. It's because they literally, their argument is almost null and void. I mean, I'm sorry the guy's brother passed away from shooting himself. But I mean, that's kind of, I mean, his brother did it to himself. I'm not saying it's good or, it's sad, you know?
Think about Chairman Paul. Come on. And you can't think that, Martin, shut up.
All right.
There we go with the threats.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Martin, shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So annoying, man. I can't stand when people get like that, man.
Chairman Farmer, briefly.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Representative Pearson, it seems that it's very common in your party when you disagree with a comment. And I was not disrespectful to you. That you resort to yelling. Basically, everything you just told me, you just did. I have a family. I've made sacrifices every year.
Representative Pearson. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Representatives, Mr. Representatives, we are, I know this is a very difficult time for you to be back up here, I'm sorry for all the things that you've experienced.
He's trying to cool it down.
You've done the things that you were supposed to do to help your family. I understand that. If I was in the same situation you were in, I would be doing the same thing. I understand that. Okay. I know tensions are high up here today.
Disrespect is high here.
But ladies and gentlemen, we're
Just keep screaming,
we're
man.
gonna do our best to be as civil as we can up here. Okay. And I appreciate that very much. So with that being said,
Civil. No, bro, it's about to go off.
Lamberth, he was next on my list.
Move previous question on the bill.
Previous question has been called on the bill. We have objection. Okay. We are now voting on previous question. All those in favor of previous question, say aye. Aye. Those opposed? No. The ayes prevail. We are now voting to send House Bill 1392 on to full judiciary.
I think this is when it's starting to pop off right here, man.
Does anyone wish to change their vote? Mr. Clerk, take the vote.
What's up, Mike?
Mr. Chairman, you have 2 ayes.
Here he goes, man. He's not getting his way. He's going to get violent.
Noes prevail. House Bill 1392 fails.
No.
Look at him.
5-minute recess.
You see what I'm saying, man? It's just like Democrats always do that stuff, man. They just scream and yell in people's faces, man. The guy is clearly unhinged, bro. He's going through a lot in his personal life, but you can't go up there and threaten a man with violence because you don't get your way, bro. It's really unbelievable, man. It's really unbelievable. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I've had people get mad at me and angry at me at some of my shows, and usually it's just like, bro, you're the only one screaming and yelling. Why are you screaming and yelling in my face, bro? See, I couldn't have been as passive as that other representative was that was getting yelled at. You know, I don't know, man. Just the way I was brought up, man. You can stand there and talk crap, do all that stuff. You start screaming in my face, man. Yo, bro. That's why I don't think I could ever be a politician, man. I wouldn't want people screaming, yelling in my face all the time. I've had people try to do stuff at my shows to me when I play music, you know, like because they might not like something or somebody's drunk or something like that. But I just on a regular basis, somebody doing that would be trash. That is crazy. That whole situation, the Representative Pearson, the dude that was yelling and screaming, dude needs to calm down, bruh. You made the national news because you can't control your emotions. I say this all the time, guys. If you're a man, it's okay to get mad. It's okay to get upset. But you can't go over there and get into a threatening situation or an altercation with someone because most people voted in favor of that bill that passed. You didn't get your way and you went over there and started threatening them with violence. Guys, that's not the way to go. Guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Like Nick Driver on YouTube. You guys be safe. Take care.